Hello, my name is Nadine Sachs, and I'm the owner of Surely Organized. The title of the class that I'm going to be presenting is Downsizing Your Home. The real word, instead of downsizing, should actually be right-sizing, because whether you are thinking about moving now, sometime in the future, or if you're even just wanting to simplify your home and life, getting rid of those things that you no longer need or want is absolutely the right choice. And also, starting as soon as possible is also very important. Personally, many years ago, when we decided to live full-time here on the Eastern Shore, in Baltimore, we needed to downsize a rather large home as we would be renting an apartment. And just from my experience that I'd had with working with so many clients, 2 years before we were going to move, I got started because I knew how exhausting, how many decisions have to be made, and how overwhelming this process can be. So what I'm hoping for participants to gain from my class, first we'll start talking about the various reasons why someone wants to make changes, downsize, move. Creating a personal vision is very important. You know, when something is overwhelming, I want people to think about the end result, to come up with a goal. What is your new home going to look like? What is it going to feel like? Whether it's something in your current home and you want to make a change when you walk into your living room, how do you want that to feel? And how do you want that room to function? So having a goal can really be helpful. I need people to understand, for some people, it's very difficult to let go of items. So I ask a lot of questions and, just try and understand why it's hard to let go of some things. Just to give you some tips on how to get started, right? This is overwhelming, and sometimes you need a plan, and you're just going to start with one room, one drawer. How does one get started? You also want the move to be as organized as possible. So how can you, follow ahead with an organized move, not something that's rushed and chaotic? Understanding that this is different family members might have a difficult time with certain things. Some people are more sentimental. So just understanding how this affects the various family members. And then very importantly, what do you do with the items that you don't need or want? Having done this for so many years, I try as much as possible to keep things out of the dump. So if you're going to be recycling, donating, or selling, I'll give you some ideas of what you can do with those things. So moving really is considered one of the top 5 most stressful life events that you can experience. And so I hope you'll join me. The class will be presented by myself and also Jenna, who's a Feng Shui specialist. And our goal is to give you some stress-free, effective methods for getting started with what is quite often an overwhelming process. So I hope you'll join me. Thank you.